The best players in the world, they have products that they travel with to keep them consistent with how they set up to the golf ball. Whether it's Ricky Fowler and training putter mirrors, or whether it's Xander Schauffele and, believe it or not, an actual 2x4 block of wood that marks when he's playing at his best and where his ball position goes versus to when he's not comfortable. These guys are out there winning huge golf tournaments, winning majors, and they all have things that give them that alignment tool that is neutral. For ball position, it really makes a difference. I'm going to talk to you about a product today, but I'm also going to give you, more importantly, a ton of tips on how to get the right ball position for either the driver, the mid-iron, or the short club. How this will improve your angle of attack, impact your start line, and also help you if you've got to shape shots and just generally get out of trouble. We've got an additional piece that we put onto the Tour Aim. You've seen me talk about this, you've seen me fit with this product before. This is the Tour Aim Plus. You simply attach the Tour Aim Plus onto the inside piece of the alignment stick for you and then set yourself up. Now what happens is you've created a part that comes off. If you have an additional stick, no worries, you don't have to use the alignment stick, but for our video, in order to help us all with ball position, I am going to use that as an illustration. If I'm set up perpendicular to my target, which is going to be the yellow flag, now I've got a 90-degree angle created. I don't have to worry about doing that myself. Pulling a golf ball clearly identifies ball position. As we get into the golf clubs and we educate on this, the angle of attack that I want to deliver to this golf ball with this club is going to be different than my pitching wedge. Ball position forward with the pitching wedge. Now I'll play it underneath left armpit, lead armpit for me as a right-hander, just inside of left heel, 46 degrees, let's assume that, set up to it. It's quite difficult to do this subconsciously, but try and just hit a normal swinging pitching wedge. Notice two things. Divot going left. It's even said minus 3.8 left on club path. If that's the low point, okay, and I've gone there beyond the low point, look at where that face is now pointing. It's pointing left. If I then move the ball middle of the stance, but the key to ball position tuition, keep the lead, for me, lead, target, left hand. If you're a lefty, lead, right hand, in line with left pocket, middle ball stance position. Watch this start line now. I'm gonna do nothing different. Start line good. The face was slightly open, but we're not worried about that. 0.8 to the right on club path, that moved 4 degrees. All I did was go from far forward to middle. 4 degrees in golf terms is pretty much Tokyo to New York. It's colossal. If you're out there trying to play golf, but you don't have the right ball position, you're gonna be in hella hole. Then we can take driver. I will try to hit you good golf shots from a consistent tee height, because we're going to start with ball position middle. Just check out what happens here. I would never hit driver from here, by the way. Ball position middle. I can't even get the blade square. Watch this. That is what you'd see every day of the week, because the ball is so far back, the club is moving this way. I obviously can't square it up because it's hitting back there in the middle and the face doesn't have time to square up. Flip side is, ball goes forward now. I'll give it the true loft. Boom, boom. Left heel just touching. So launch was good. Came out a little flat, but now we get the true launch of 9.7. We get the horizontal angle only 1.3 to the right. Face was maybe a little open. Path 1.1 left. All that is irrelevant. What you want to look at is the change in the launch angle and the change in the start angle, purely from having, if this one now is our ball position, far forward, so that the driver can be hit from the front with the hand position in line with the left pocket, versus if I take a pitching wedge, ball position middle, hand position left pocket, but it has a chance to start on its true angle ball to target line. 6 iron line here as well. How do we move around with this? If I have pitching wedge middle, you can almost take half a golf ball each time you move forward. Do that exercise all the way until you'd have enough golf balls down there. So if we go pitching wedge, that would be 9, 8, 7, and you'd go all the way until you got there which is your driver. That's what the Tour Aim Plus is going to give you as feature number one. There are other features, but ball position wise, that's exactly where it goes. You're going to have to deal with potential mats that you test on. The winter's coming, you could be practicing out there. Rather than fight to get a tee into the ground on a mat, I get it, you guys don't all have the luxury of the kingdom. You can now use the Tour Aim Plus section as a tee for when you want to hit driver and you want it to hold off there, be it on an indoor mat section. If you are to flip this and turn it round the other way, calibration is everything. Let's keep practice simple. If I have my golf ball down in that section, check my ball to target line, you can actually lean the golf ball up against that Tour Aim piece, which is going to take us into our next section, but check your square, then take your grip. You see Scotty Scheffler using that training aid grip that molds his hands. You can get face square. This is face in, grip, 6 iron, you know, wedges center, 6, we've got to move forward a little bit, boom, boom, I'm good, yeah, hit your start line. This is going to be your calibration piece. Yes, it packs away easy. Yes, you can throw it in your golf bag. Literally, it is as simple as turning that in, no problem, pulling out the pieces, no problem. And then that'll all slide underneath the head cover and throw it in your golf bag. But there is one more feature. We're going to dive inside the kingdom to show you. So we're inside the belly of the beach here at the kingdom. This is the putting room. I've got a laser line down. Obviously, you could be on a putting green doing this at home. Take your Tour Aim Plus off. You've seen this before in the videos as to how you can use Tour Aim for putting in addition. But now the Tour Aim Plus gives you a cool feature. Place it down. I'm going to straddle the laser. Obviously, we've got a little mouse's hole. Now, take a look at this. This is actually genius. See the semicircle that is sat there. Eye position with putting is important. Put your Tour Aim Plus in there and flip that, set it up. Golf ball goes in. As I set up to this, I want to be able to see, and this is genius to be fair, the white on the far side and the white on the near side. I want to be able, as I set up to this, get like Hideki nice and strong with the longer one, but I need to be able to see far side white, inside white, hit. Could you hit your start line? Yes, hold the putt. Now for me, with the slightly shorter putter, might be more ease getting into eye line over the golf ball. Find it, so see I'm rocking, find the position, set up to it, hit. But you can have the consistency, and obviously you can rest the blade up against that as well to give you the consistency of what square is, consistent setup. More consistency you get with putting, more putts you're gonna make. So that's a great add-on feature to have in the Tour Aim Plus. This is a fantastic tool that can be used, all the reasons we've put in here, ball position, alignment, now with putting as well. If you wanna snag 30% off, use the code TROTTY30 right there in the link below, and you'll get 30% off this bad boy to help you improve your game. Work on your ball position, understand those key points, get consistency, you're bound to improve.